I may as well post this situation too. Back in the day, I met me a real nice girl. Her name was Laura. Everybody knows that I mentioned her in my Dark Lands of the Unicorns. Fairies are not always imps. But I found love, a bunch of times in my lifetime. But see, Laura was a situation that, she's a Puerto Rican girl, real pretty. Wore glasses just like Jamila did. But Nephin was nothing like her, though. Not at all, not at a long shot. But what happened was, see, when I came to OCUC, my intentions was to work, get me a job, and find Laura. When I first went to attempt to find Laura, I couldn't, when I went to look for work in Elizabeth, I couldn't, of course I never got her address because when we were in the hospital, they didn't let us socialize like that. But I got enough information where she told me she was in Elizabeth. I did try to look for Laura quite a bit, even, when every chance I got, my mind was always on her when I went to Elizabeth because no matter all the bad stuff that I always went through, I was always thinking of her. You know what I mean? She was somebody that was very special, dear to my heart. It's kind of funny, every time something bad happens, I always think of her because she was somebody that put a lot of love in my heart. If it wasn't for Laura, I mean, like I said, I wouldn't have no love in my heart right now with a lot of stuff because Laura really was there for me at a difficult time when me and my mom was going through something. My mom apologized, said she was sorry or whatever towards me back then. But, it still stuck with me up to this day. But, that's mom, you only get one, so you gotta love her. But, Laura was really there for me, a guardian angel. But when Alnisha came to play, I should have really just let the whole, situation with me and Jamila just sink. They always say, if you could just reverse time, if you knew what you knew now, just that saying is real, also really true. But reason why, that went down the way it did, see, I had the opportunity twice to be with somebody nice. But see, what happened was with me and Alnisha, I felt, I got scared. I felt that, I was with Jamila and my loyalty should have been there with her. Alnisha was somebody who just came out of another world, another galaxy, as they say, with me coming out of another distant land. So, you have a situation that's good, you only turn back to the situation that's bad because you're not used to it. You know what I mean? But all I can say is, out of all the situations that I've been in, I'm very sorry what I put you through, Alicia. I know a lot of it had to do with Jamila. A lot of stuff that we argued was just stupid stuff. Stuff that didn't even make any sense. But sense enough for us to go through what we had to go through because that's the reality of all this crazy shit, to tell you the truth. But I hate what we went through. We technically could have almost got together. But see, out of those 3 weeks that we were talking and all the other time we had together, and you was trying to, like I tell everybody, now I wasn't really in the cafeteria every day. See, when I got hurt in maintenance, that took me from an opportunity to see what was going on around me because my eyes was blind. You know what I mean? If I would have probably been around, I probably could have saw a lot more what was taking place around me if I would have been in maintenance still. But, maintenance is a whole nother different story of another flop of another color. They didn't treat me right there anyway. That's why ever since I left maintenance, they've been suffering, without me. I ain't gonna go into so many details with that. I mean, y'all all know the story. Ain't like nobody don't know. I mean, even if I wanted to hide from that, y'all sure enough wouldn't let me hide, so. Everybody know the story. Connor, me, was lifting some tables, and he had halfway lift with me and messed me up. Could have sued the job, but Steve Teitelbaum didn't send me to the nurse, so that meant I didn't have a claim number, couldn't sue, a bunch of nonsense. But that's the past. I ain't even worried about it no more. And I'm trying to do something with this lottery to win, and I'm trying to do something with this music. So that's my main concern right now. I'm not even worried about nothing else. But everybody knew I had a very complicated story. Shit that happened with me and the Childs of Evil with women with twisted minds. Y'all all know that story was true. That's why I got 23 views on it. Childs of Evil with women with twisted minds, and 4 views on the trailer. The 12-minute story into going into that song. But yeah, that's how people are. I had a lot of messed up women that just messed my life up. Who tried to, at least. But Alnisha and Laura was one of the main reasons why. Alnisha gave me the music. Laura gave me the ability to love someone again. Because I ain't gonna lie, when Dorothy broke my heart, I really didn't want to, I prayed and asked Allah back then. I said, God, Allah, I hope that, you bless me with somebody that can really treat me good. Somebody that I know that I can really say I love. And, he put Laura in my way, which was good for a minute in time. And I'm always going to have her dear to my heart. Because, Laura was somebody that really, changed my life for the better. And I thank her for that. You know what I mean? My Puerto Rican mommy right there. That's what's up. You know what I mean? I love you to death for that. And Amnesia, on the other hand, that was a second chance. I had an opportunity to try, to have something great, but I don't know. The lady that I saw on Monday said Amnesia's waiting for me. I'm waiting for her too, but I don't know if she's gonna want to have me. I'm gonna try, like I said, I'm gonna change my phone number. I'm not even gonna deal with Jamila no more, and I'm gonna give my number to Santasia to give to Alnisha because I don't have her number. She keep calling me restricted, But I saw that she called me. I said Alnisha was gonna call me, but see, when I answered the phone with all this stuff that was going on, I was still angry. So it was kind of like I had an opportunity there, and it slipped through my fingers again. Yeah, I gotta work on that, my anger, guys. Y'all know how I am. If I get mad, you push me. You know how it is with me. I'm quiet. I don't bother nobody. I'm very humble. But you take somebody off that's humble. Hey, y'all know what time it is. It's just like Bruce Lee. As long as you leave Bruce Lee alone, he won't bother you. But as soon as you talk about his people of China, you got the dragon unleashed. So you know how it go. But I thank you, Mirna. You've been a good friend to me. Everybody, from Janet to Peter to Ron to George, Brett. Everybody that's been at that job. Anthony, Ray, the lady that's also in Workshop 5 that walked with the cane. The Walker, I mean. My boy, Joel, Calvin, my boy Richie, my boy that doesn't go to the job, my boy Wayne that I met when I was in therapy, and his mom and his dad. I mean, I still got good people in my life, but a female, a girlfriend, I don't have right now. But if I had somebody real nice, whether it be Amnesia or somebody else, it's a possibility. Like I told my mom yesterday, I don't really want to be with nobody else, but Amnesia don't accept my apology because, hey, we went through so much. Hey, I gotta move on. That's only natural. But you know, like I say, whoever it may be out there, like I say, whether it be a Chinese girl or Indian girl, I don't know. In a way, I really don't want to give too many more. You know what I'm trying to say, ladies. I want to give that other ethnic group a chance. But, like they say, you can't go back on your roots either. That all depends on one girl, Alnisha. So if she's listening out there, I'm sorry for what I put you through. I'm sorry for your mom, your sister, everybody. Sorry that, a lot of times you didn't have enough food to eat, and what you went through in that situation, the guy hurting you the way he did. And I heard all of that on the phone. So a lot of stuff with your door you did open to me, and I heard, and I gave you good advice on that too. A lot of stuff you opened my door was open. You gave me good advice too. It's crazy. But you know how we are from North. We got that stubborn mentality. You're a Gemini too, and I'm an Aries, so you know how it go. But they say the ones in June is a little bit better than the ones in May. But peace out, homegirl. You have a nice life, and maybe when I get out in the music business, we'll hopefully draw paths, or maybe sooner than that. The only one that knows is the man upstairs. If Allah wants us to be together, He'll bring us together. If not, at least I know I tried to make amends. To try to forgive, have forgiveness, and listen to you what you told me the truth. But if you don't accept the apology, I understand. But at least I know I tried. Okay, love you much. Peace, Alnisha. I hope the next guy that you meet or don't meet, treats you good, and there's a lot of good prosperity in your life. Love you much. And I'm gonna go hard on this music. I ain't giving up on that. I know this is something that it was destined for me to do. That's what the lady told me. The second one that I went to, she's the real deal. Her name is Mia. And I'm giving Santasia all that information. Whatever that I told her, you can call her. And hopefully she'll tell you a lot of insight. I didn't have no bad intentions with going with her. She told me the reason why you couldn't come back because of your hand. I really never wanted your hand to get hurt in the first place because I got hurt on that job and I knew what they did to me. But, life has to, I guess, throw you a bunch of oranges and apples to get to the pineapples and strawberries and all the good stuff. But I love you guys, all my friends. When I win that big one and that money, y'all know where it's at. Peace. To the Queen of Linden. You'll always be in my heart. Peace. Alnisha. Love you.